Okay, next we are going to see cumulative distribution function. We are still at discrete random variable. Now we are going to see for cumulative distribution function. So what's the difference basically between probability distribution and cumulative distribution? It's actually, you can see that cumulative, nama pun cumulative, which is we sum up the cumulative lah. Alright, so as you can see, this is, we have table, function and graph. So this is your probability distribution. If you want to change into cumulative, so basically we start with 2 over 7. 2 over 7 plus 4 over 7, we get this one. 2 over 7, 4 over 7, 1 over 7, we get this one. Okay, so the probability here, the last one will always be 1. Okay, so this is the definition for cumulative distribution function. It can be denoted as the capital Fx here, and also Px less than equals to x. This is very important. Okay, when the question asks to find the probability, you always have to change the probability into less and equal. Okay, so let's see here. So here we have the definition here, very important. Fx is equals to Px less and equals to x. Okay, so let's see if we have for x equals to 0, 1, 2 and so on. If I have f1, so that will be the same as Px less and equals to 1, and the same as Px equals to 0 plus Px equals to 1. Okay, so that is how the cumulative means. So in general, okay, so kalau tengok ada A, B ni susah nak faham kan? So let's just change that into numbers. So let's see the first one. So the aim here is to change the probability into Px less and equal x. Okay, sebab apa? Sebab kita tengah buat cumulative. Cumulative kita kira daripada kosong sampailah ke apa yang kita nak, right? So that's why it has to be x less and equals to x. So let's say if I want to find Px equals to 2, okay, the probability of x equals to 2 for cumulative distribution function. So what we are going to do here is we are going to represent this in a box. Okay, Px equals to 2. So here we have a box. So I have 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 here. Okay, this represent only here Px equals to 2. So I would like to highlight this one here. Okay, so you remember we have to change into Px less and equals to x. So what we have to do is we are going to take 2 to the back. So that's going to be Px less and equals to 2, and what we are going to do is we are going to minus by the white one on the left. So Px less and equals to 1. Okay, so this one we can change to f2 minus f1. Okay, one more time, you want x equals to 2, so this is x equals to 2. So what we are going to do is we are going to take from 2 to the behind, which is that is x less and equals to 2, and we are going to minus by the white one, Px less equals to 1, so you'll get this one only. Okay, so let's try one more time. If we have Px is between 2 not included, 3 is included. Okay, so let's represent in a box here. Okay, ada kapal terbang lalu. Alright. So let's see if we have 1, 2, 3. So what do we want here? We want x, 3 is included, 2 is not included. So we actually want this one only. Okay, this one only. Okay, or I can highlight this one here. So what we are going to do is we are going to start from here. Okay, from 3 to the behind. So that means Px less and equals to 3. What we are going to minus is the white color one. Okay, the next one before that. So Px less and equals to 2. So lebih kurang macam ni lah. Px less and equals to 3 tu maksudnya kita highlight semua ni. Okay, since kita nak 3 sahaja, so minus by this one only. Px less and equals to 2. So we get this one here. Px less and equals to 2. So this one we have f3 minus f2. Okay, right, let's try one more time. If you don't understand, let's try one more time. What if both is not included. Okay, x is between 2 and 4 is not included. So let's see, we have 2, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so 2, 3, 4. X is between 2 and 4. So 2 not included, 4 not included. That means we only want 3. Ini yang sahaja yang kita nak. Okay, I like that. This is what we only want. So what we are going to do is we are going to take from 3, px less than equals to 3. Px less than equals to 3 minus by before that, which is the white color, px less than equals to 2. So we have f3 minus f2. Okay. So next one, let's try one more time. What if both is included? X is between 2 and 3 included. Okay. That means we want, okay, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 2 and 3 is included. So we want this one here, 2 and 3 is included. Okay, so let's add one more. Here is 1. Okay, so what we are going to do is we are going to start with 3. Obviously, that is the biggest one. Okay, so we are going to start with 3. So x less than equals to 3 minus by the white color here is x less than equals to 1. Px less than equals to 1. So that's going to be f3 minus f1. Okay, so okay, correct. Alright, so last one. Let's try if we have px greater than 2. So this is one more important thing. If you have the probability that is greater, okay, remember the cumulative we have to it can be denoted as x less than equal. Okay, it has to be less than equal. So if you have probability greater, the first thing that you have to do is you have to write 1 minus. Okay, so why we have to write 1 minus? So let's represent as the box here. Okay, so we have, let's say we have 1, 2, 3 or 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Okay, so x greater than 2, which is 2 is not included. So that means 3, 4, 5 and above. Okay, so remember we want x less than equal. Okay, x less than equal. So what we are going to do is we are going to take everything, which is the total probability is 1 minus by what we don't want here, which is the white color one. So px less than equals to 2. Okay, so total is 1 minus by px less than equals to 2. You get 1 minus f2. Okay, alright, so that is how we are going to find the probability for cumulative distribution function. The example 6. The cumulative distribution function f(x) of a discrete random variable. Two things that you have to identify: discrete random variable, and here we have cumulative distribution function. Okay, so this is cumulative distribution table, capital F, or sometimes will be written as x less than equals to x. So first question, find px equals to 3. So px equals to 3, if we represent as a box, we have 1, 2, 3. So we only want this one here. We only want this one here. So what we are going to do is we are going to take everything from 3 and below, which is we have px less than equals to 3. We are going to minus by apa yang kita tak nak dekat sini, px less than equals to 2. Okay, why are we doing this? Because the definition for cumulative is x less than equals to. So we have to change. So straight away f3 minus f2, and what we are going to do is we are going to just substitute 3 into this one here. Sorry, we are just going to take this one here. This is actually your f3. Okay, this is f3, this is your f2. So just sub 0.67 minus 0.32, you are going to get 0.35. Okay, So next one, question B, px greater than 2. So as I said, if you see greater, what you're going to do, the first thing is 1 minus. Okay, 1 minus. Okay, if you look at the box that we have here, if we have 2, if this is your 2, you only want, okay, let's see, put another one, 3, 1. So the question 1x greater than 2. So 2 is not included, so you want this one here. Okay, so you take 1, which is the whole probability here, which is 1, you have to minus by apa yang kita tak nak, the white one here, which is px less than equals to 2. So here we have 1 minus f2, which is our f2 is 1 minus 0.32, and the final answer is 0.68. Okay, now let's try first. You have to try first and then check back the answer. We want x between 2 and 4. If we represent as a box, 2 and 4, we have 2, 3, 4. Okay, 2 and 4 is included, which is everything here, 2 and 4 up until 4. Okay, so kita tambahlah satu lagi, 1. Okay, so everything up until 4 here, so that should be px less than equals to 4. Px less than equals to 4 minus by apa yang kita tak nak, which is the white one, px less than equals to 1. So that's gonna be f4 minus f1, which is our f4 is 0.9, our f1 is 0.2, so we have 0.7. Okay, last one is median. How are we going to find a median? So basically, median is actually just fm equals to 0.5. So let's see the cumulative distribution here. So obviously 0.5 will be at here. Okay, cumulative, remember your data description. So 0.5 will be somewhere here. So our x is gonna be, the median is equals to 3. Okay, let's see example 7. The cumulative distribution function of a discrete random variable. Okay, given in the table below. So remember, two things that we have to identify. This is discrete random variable, and given to us is cumulative distribution function. Okay, CDF is given to us. Find the probability distribution function. So the question asks us to find PDF. So basically from here, we have this one here, we have this one, we want to change into this one, or basically we are talking about the function. So we have this one, we want to change into this one. Okay, we have this table, we want to change into function. So how are we going to do this? Is basically this is your CDF. Okay, so I'm going to add another one column and put that as small fx. Okay, small f, or you can also write px equals to x to represent our PDF. Okay, probability distribution function. So how? So start from behind, 1 minus by 0.75, or you can also start from here, always start with 0.05. The first one is always the same. So the next one is 0.3 minus 0.05, you get 0.25. 0.6 minus 0.3, we have 0.3. 0.75 minus by this one, we have 0.15, and last one, 1 minus 0.75, we have 0.25. Okay, senang je. This one minus, this one minus, this one minus. So the same thing lah, kalau dia bagi kamu probability distribution table ataupun function, kamu nak cari CDF, you just add up everything. Okay, and remember to check that the probability, the total probability is always equals to 1. Okay, so but now the question said probability distribution function, so we have to represent it in function form. So here we have 0.05, we have 0.15, we have 0.25 and we have 0.3. Okay, kita kumpulkan mana yang sama, which is 0.05 we have for x equals to 1, 0.15 we have for x equals to 4, x equals to 4, 0.25 we have for x equals to 2, x equals to 5. So you can just write that together, x equals to 2, 5, and last one, this one is for x equals to 3. Okay, so that is how we change from CDF to PDF for discrete random variable. Now let's see, random variable x has the probability distribution px equals to x. So this is fx, okay, or px equals to x. Determine the value of c. Back to this one here. As I said, always check it's either PDF or CDF. So we have been given px equals to x. We want to determine the constant. So how are we going to do it? Is this one here. Okay, so we are going to find our constant by looking at this one here. So the sum of px equals to x is equals to 1. So we are going to sum up everything. Px, how many x do we have? 1, 2, 3. Okay, 0, 1, 2. So px equals to 0 plus px equals to 1 plus px equals to 2, which has to be equals to 1. Okay, now just substitute the value of x. 3 over 2 minus 0, modulus of that will be 3 over 2c. Okay, 3 over 2 minus 1, positive, 1 over 2 plus 1 over 2c, and substitute 2, we have plus 1 over 2c equals to 1, and lastly we have 5 over 2c equals to 1, and our c is equals to 2 over 5. Okay, now write down the cumulative distribution function of x. So it's easier if we have the table. If you want to write the CDF, it's easier if we have the table. So let's just quickly write the table first. Okay, so we have the table here. Okay, so we have for x, and our x is 0, 1, 2. We have for 0, for 1, for 2. 0, 1, 2. And this is our px equals to x, and this is our cumulative. Okay, so as you can see here, the PDF here, you can just substitute c into the function that we have here. So 3 over 2 multiplied by 2 over 5, we have 3 over 5. And here should be 1 over 5. And here should be 1 over 5. Okay, but that is your probability distribution table. So the question asks to find cumulative distribution. So what we have to do is we just sum everything. Always start with 3 over 5, the same one for the first one. So 3 over 5 plus 1 over 5, we have 4 over 5, and the last one always 1. Okay, sum everything, we have this one. But the question asks cumulative distribution function. So you have to write your function. So capital Fx. So here we have always start with 0 and with 1. That is how we write cumulative distribution function. So what we have here is 3 over 5, 4 over 5. Okay, so for 0 here is for x less than 0. This is x less than 0. For 3 over 5 here is for x between 0 and 1 not included. Okay, and this one is for 1 included, 2 not included, and this one is for x greater and equals to 2. See, the equal sign is this one. X equals to 2, you get 1, so this one should be equal. X equals to 1, you get 4 over 5, so this one should be equal here. X equals to 0, 3 over 5, so it should be equal here. But this one has to be inequality, so that's why ini tak ada equal. Okay, so that is how we write cumulative distribution function. Okay, before we move on to the next video, I would like to do one more question here. This one extra question, boleh salin dulu soalan or what not. Okay, so here we have the discrete random variable. Remember two things that you have to identify, and also it's given to us cumulative distribution function. So find F3. So question A is very easy because this is already cumulative distribution. So what we have to do to find F3 is just substitute 3 into the function to multiply by 3 plus 1 over 9. So we have 7 over 9. Okay. B, show that Px equals to 2 is equals to 2 over 9. Remember, to find probability distribution, to find probability for cumulative distribution is we have to change into less and equal. Okay, so we have Px equals to 2. Remember the box. You want x equals to 2. Okay, so we have 2 here. And we have 1, we have 3. So you only want this one here. X equals to 2. So you take from 2, Px less than equals to 2, minus by the previous number, x less than equals to 1. Or the white color here. Banyak pula kapal terbang hari ni, terbang-terbang ni. Okay, then we have to change F2 minus F1 and then you just substitute. Okay, 2 plus 1 over 9 plus 2, 1 plus 1 over 9, and you should get the answer 2 over 9. Okay, so this one I would like you to try it by yourself. Find the probability distribution of x. Okay, so just do your table of cumulative, substitute everything into here, and then tukarlah, tolak. Alright, okay, so let's try one more question here. Let's see question D. If the question asks for Px is between x and 3, not included. Included. Okay, so we know that x between 1 and 3 included. That means 1, 2, 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3. If we represent in the form in the box here, kita ada 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So what do we want here is everything. Okay, everything here. Semua sekali. Okay, so let's add one more box here. 0. Okay, so how are we going to do this? So semua yang kita nak start daripada yang paling besar. That means we have Px less than equals to 3. Start daripada yang paling besar here. Minus by the white color here, which is minus Px less than equals to 0. So that's going to be F3 minus F0. And here just substitute. F3 is 7 over 9. F0 is 2, 0 plus 1 over 9. And you'll get the answer 2 over 3. Okay, so please practice more on finding the probability for cumulative distribution function. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you.